Myself, Mr. Tanmay Thomre. I am from Faptech Engineering College, Sangola. Just before few minutes, Mr. Tanaji has presented a topic. His topic and my topic is approximately same, but there is little bit different between quoted tools. That's I will discuss now. My presentation topic is effect of PVD coated tool on eutectic aluminum alloy during dry machining process. Before starting the presentation, I will discuss about what is meant by dry machining. There are three methods of the machining. First is casting, second is forging, and third is machining. But in machining, if we use the lubrication and coolant, this is not included in dry machining. Dry machining is the process in which coolant and lubrication is not used, is called as dry machining. Now we will go about our today's presentation. I will discuss about the introduction, material and method, experimental work, result and discussion. As we know that the aluminum is a lightweight, corrosive property and ductile material. That's why aluminum is widely used in various industries like aerospace, automobile, etc. But due to their peculiar character, weight by volume ratio, it has huge demand. But aluminum is ductile material. That's why at the time of machining, the chip formation is continuous and curly, and melting point of aluminum is lower. Aluminum is melt about 647 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, due to temperature, the tool life is get decreases. To avoid this, we are mixing the 12% silica in aluminum. As we mix the silica, it will get the eutectic alloy and hardness of the aluminum is get increases. But due to this, what happen? The continuous chip formation is reduces. The chip formation of the aluminum while machining is decreases. But due to 12% silica, hardness of the aluminum is increases. Aluminum strength and hardness is increases by alloying with the silica. That's why tool life and surface roughness is somewhat get decreases. To get the solution on this, we did the experiment that on tool insert, we use the different coatings. First coating is PVD coated hard carbon. Hard carbon पे pressure vapor deposition का coating किया है. Second tool we have used Ultin, aluminum titanium nitrate, and third tool we have used uncoated carbide. By using these three different tools, we take the 81 experiment reading, and after that we conclude that which tool is better and for which tool we are getting better surface roughness. That's why we use the material, tensile material of the LM13, that is eutectic alloy, is 208 Newton per mm square is tensile strength. Brinell hardness number is 98, and shear strength of material is 185. And all of this we have tested in our laboratory. Geometric structure of the carbide tool we are used is that has 0 relief angle, nose height approximately 0.08 mm, and tolerance of the carbide circle is 0.05 millimeter. After that, CNC turning machine we have used for the machining. The specification and the name of the CNC is high-tech CNC lathe machine. For that, we are using three different parameters: speed, feed, and depth of cut. For that, Minitab 19.1 software we have used, and Mitutoyo surface roughness tester we are used for finding the roughness value. Here, after taking the experiment, we found the different result. First is for uncoated carbide tool, response table means. Here there are three ranks. First rank indicate that speed is more affecting on the surface roughness when we use the uncoated carbide tool. Second rank indicate that feed is affected more after the speed when we use the uncoated carbide tool, and we use the uncoated carbide tool. At that time, depth of cut, effect of depth of cut is lower. That's why here rank is 3. When now second result is that when we use the Altin aluminum titanium nitrate, it indicates that feed more effect when we use the aluminum titanium nitrate as coating. After that, depth of cut is more affected, and lastly spindle speed is affected on the surface roughness. Third, our tool is hard carbon coated tool. This result indicate that rank first indicate that spindle speed is more affected. Second, feed is more affected, and lastly depth of cut is more affected when high carbon coated tool is used. If we compare these three results in by using Taguchi method, we find the result that maximum surface roughness occur when uncoated tool is used, and minimum surface roughness occur when hard carbon coated tool is used. After this, I am going to conclusion that under the operating parameter like 2000 rpm, 0.01 mm per revolution, and 0.25 mm depth of cut, we get the average roughness value 0.75. But when we use the Altin, means aluminum titanium nitrate, as a coated carbide, at that time we will get 0.714 surface roughness value, and when we use the hard carbon, at that time we will get 0.615 micron surface roughness. Means out of this coating, hard carbon is suitable for getting more surface roughness. Thank you, sir.